So this is episode 3 of Inside a Small Card Shop. We're going to talk about this message right here, and we're going to talk about how we became a small card shop, how we became even a card shop in general, how we became from someone just selling in our basement to what we do today. So like I said, this story starts off in a basement. It starts off in our basement. My brother was able to find a Japanese distributor, and he bought some cases from him and was able to start Two Sons TCG. And he started on Whatnot. He started ripping packs, starting ripping boxes, stuff like that on Whatnot. And he wasn't doing crazy on Whatnot. He did very well for 4 or 5 months, but then he kind of ended it. He just grew up, He was in college. He was dealing with college things. So he stopped selling, and he had like three cases of Triple B, if you guys don't know, Paldea and Evolved, in English, and we stumbled upon it a year or two later, and that's kind of how we started Two Sons TCG together as Two Sons. So me and my brother wanted to go together and start a business, and we just wanted to see how it was. I was going to head into college, so this was going to be a way I could make a little bit of money for college. And this started literally, I would say this started last year around this time, June 2024. So, we went together and we started on Whatnot together, just like he did back then, but Whatnot, does a lot of weird things. And I would say we just didn't resonate with the app, but what we wanted to do is we wanted to get off of it. So we started looking at another site that was really popular with Pokemon rips and stuff that we were doing at the time, TikTok. We were really liking it, so that's where we came to. We were able, we put our business license and everything in there, and we were able to get access to having a shop on TikTok and going live and everything, because you need like 2,000 followers, and we only had like 100, I think, 100 or 200. But if you're able to give, your business license and everything like that, they would allow you to have a shop and go live. So we did that, and we wanted to see how it'd go, because we were trying to sell the Triple B and the stuff that we had, but it was really slow on Whatnot. But our first day here on TikTok was crazy. We sold the entire case. I think we sold all of the cases that day, which was crazy. And that marked kind of a turning point. We were all in, sold. TikTok is going to be our home. We are going to find a way to give people the best opportunity and the best prices on TikTok. So, we did our research. We saw we found Ninetales. We love Ninetales. We saw T-Bell House and the other big streamers. To this day, we still want to beat them. We still want to be better than them. We want to be better in terms of our prices, in terms of our value, and our hype in a stream, the goodies we give away, everything like that. And so, we grew. So, when we started in July or June or July of last year, we only had Japanese. We had some English products, but it was really just things that we could find around, scalping. When 151 wasn't popular, if we found an ETB or something, we bought it. We either ripped it or we allowed to have someone buy it on stream. Again, scalping, if you want to call it at the time, but really the market wasn't crazy. No one wanted this stuff anyways. And then that was our deal. We were a Japanese shop for probably till November. And then we filed, I think I filled out 3, 4, probably more than that, probably close to like 10 distributor forms to try to get an English distributor. Because again, I did not want to be a scalper or whatever people call it nowadays, I wanted to actually have wholesale value or buy Pokemon at a wholesale distributor. And, after filling out 10 forms, one of them stuck. We were able to get a distributor, All Sports Marketing, and it was a big turning point for our shop. We were able to get English in just like we do now. They're still our distributor. We enjoy them. We know their prices can be weird, awful sometimes, but we also know the market's crazy. But our pricing was really good when we first got them in, and it was our only distributor. So yeah, and we grew from 200 to 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 to 4,000, and now we just hit 5,000 this Saturday. We hit 5,000. So thank you all. I appreciate you. But that's not the end of the story. I don't want to be now this business, at least in my eyes, yes, it is a way for me to get some extra money for college, but that's not why I do this. I spend every single day when an inventory list comes in pricing everything out, because it's not because I'm trying to get the most profit out of people or anything like that. I'm doing my due diligence so I can give people the best prices. That's why we've tried to keep Destiny Rivals as cheap as we can, why we've tried to keep Stellar, Twilight. We just got Paldean Evolved in as cheap as we could get it. We continue to try to buy goodies like ARs from Japanese or slabs to throw in on orders. We continue to try to give back to our community. And I don't care what you say. I'm a Pokemon shop, and I do this for a living. At least right now, I'm 19, so hopefully this isn't what I'm doing in 5-10 years. But again, Pokemon is not a necessity. Pokemon is just something that we can have fun with, right? Ripping packs, opening boxes is just fun. It's just fun to me. I enjoy streaming. Even now, streaming for 5 hours a day, I enjoy it, okay? It's not something I do because I just want to make a quick buck. It's something I do to just pass the time sometimes. And that's really kind of the community we wanted to build here. We wanted to build a community where, you can be here, you can talk about problems that you faced in your life. You can talk about problems that are going on, maybe stuff you can't talk about with other people, but some strangers that know nothing about you, you can open up to. And so, yeah, Two Sons TCG, that's where we are today. And where we're going in the future, only time can tell. I hope maybe we could be able to open up some vintage booster boxes or some crazy stuff, but only time can tell. So I appreciate everyone watching this video. If you watched it all the way through, comment pineapple in the comments. If you watched it all the way through, I appreciate you all. And if you want to see us grow, if you would like to help support us, check out our shop, comment, check out our YouTube, anything like that. Anything you do supports us in any way. So appreciate you all. Hope you have a fantastic day.